Let us begin the distant spring. This is the largest area in the game. From beginning to finish, the levels do get bigger and bigger, with the exception of the final level, which can be finished in a day by even just the average player. Playing some kind of relaxing music, though not relaxing to the point where you'll fall asleep to it, especially during parts of the song where it's less relaxing. For the first part, we won't need this many Pikmin, but we will for the parts that are fetched later on. What we need to do, we're still try to follow you. Yeah, that was the quickest time on getting to a part. Now, with the power of the C stick, have the Pikmin try to carry it. I bet trick you not gonna be able to get every single Pikmin, because some of which will have to be right next to you as you're using the C stick. Let's just throw up a few more. Just for good measure. So I won't have to come back a third time. This level is a pretty good area. I do generally like it. I like the Forest Navel, Forest of Hope, and Distant Spring about the same amount. The first level, I mean, it's really not much to it. I mean, it's good for increasing the amount of Pikmin you have, but besides that, it's hardly an area. It's pretty okay as a first. Just not much to bring up. In case there's some Wallywogs. That'll be bothersome. Not really a lot to the final area either, except for the only boss that's more intimidating, and I mean a lot more intimidating than the beady longlegs. I don't recall any bosses in this area that measure up to the beady longlegs. I know there's another armored cannon beetle, and that's pretty much all I remember. However, instead the enemies here are generally tougher, especially what's called bull bears. We shall be facing one pretty soon. I'll explain more of it later, but they are kind of all over the place, and a lot of Pikmin will be devoured. Unless you're a master of this game. Mark my words. Okay, did I... Nope, I gathered pretty much all of them. Unfortunately, we will have to face some Wallywogs as well. Probably harder to avoid than in the Forest Navel. Alright, just so about 8 or so. And then... if it weren't for the fact that some Pikmin would bother trying to get under the Wallywog, it's pretty much guaranteed to not have to lose any Pikmin. So, you're gonna have to use the whistle quite a bit too. Okay, get out of the way. That should suffice. Another delayed death. Because the game just isn't programmed that way. No. I may as well take these back to the Blue Onion, make up for the deaths. And have the rest of the Pikmin build a bridge here. Oh, of course, there are some sheer grubs. They're pretty much always around. It's some really inconvenient areas. Wait, what? there was a Pikmin attacking it or something. How is it losing health? There could have been a... I couldn't have had a Pikmin over there. That's... Well, whatever. I guess I can't complain. What we saw just a bit ago was one of them bull bears I was speaking of. Will I be able to get some nectar? Oh, there's another one right there. Oh, those puffy blowhogs. They will not harm you Pikmin, except maybe blowing the non-aquas in the water. But they will deflower your Pikmin. Actually, what am I doing? Let's bring the rest to help. And be sure to get those Pikmin out of the way so we can be safe about defeating that bull bear. How? There are some bombs right next to it. We'll be making use of the yellows. Of course, there are symbols required for bombs, but we'll worry about that during the next day. The bombs will respond just a day after. All the enemies will take a few days, as stated before. Let's see if I can get a third part. This one all the way out there. I might chance that. Let's see what happens. I say Forest of Hope and since spring pretty much tied for my favorite areas in the game. Of course, I liked Forest Naval, but there are just some obnoxious moments, and he was guilty of those Wollywogs. Not that this place doesn't have obnoxious moments either, but I really like the design of this area and whatnot. Now to get some rocks from these skulls. About 3 should be enough, but just in case. Whatever animals, creatures those skulls are from. What makes them even tougher than the oh, it devoured a yellow Pikmin that was holding a bomb. I see. That still went well though. I could have attacked with these Pikmin and probably lost at least a dozen. What makes them tougher is that not only do they take longer to take down, but they seem to, with each chomp, they devour like double the amount as the Bulborbs do, and they are a bit easy to pick up, and probably more agile as well. Not 100% sure, but the point is they're more difficult to be dealt with. Perhaps we'll make use of these bombs. Not sure. Thank you. Those just require 1 Pikmin. Just make sure I didn't leave. Yeah, I did leave a couple. Gotta be sure if you throw more than enough Pikmin for parts, few will be left behind. Probably let down that, oh, they're of no use or something. And just not follow the captain until you whistle him. That'll be all for the yellows for now. Very nice, turning into flowers. Such a convenient time as well. was just about to pluck him out. And those snitch bugs. Let's take care of it immediately. Oh. No, damn. I wasn't supposed to do that. It's so switch as well, it's hard to get hold of it. I just may have to wait the next day for that part. They do not harm your Pikmin, although they're extremely annoying in that they keep grabbing your Pikmin and throwing them to the ground, so you have to pluck them again. And I assume they turn to leaf as well. So that doesn't help any. Do they turn to leaf? Oh. I haven't really been paying attention. Well, there's some grass there. But parts are kind of high on my priority list. So we're gonna avoid that puppy blowhog. Avoid as many. Well, I had a yellow one with me. Sorry. At least just their single. All the way out there. Not gonna have much time. It's a pretty beautiful area. Let's see. What is that egg for? I do not know. I'll have to look it up. I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. Oh, there's a puppy blowhog out there too. Oh, there's a part in that puppy blowhog, I assume. Okay, keep attacking it. Maybe it'll drop. Yes. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Now, can we get around those enemies? Excellent. Very good. I don't know. Seems pretty likely they're going a different direction. At least they're intelligent enough to consider that. Of course, just the game's program. How the Pikmin walk the same paths, pretty much. Unless, of course, you clear some shortcuts. Still, I find the puppy blowhogs to be less annoying than the wollywogs. Okay, this way, pal. Anywhere where the Pikmin carrying the part or not. Oh, there's that one. It's lucky, just barely avoided it. Not the same color, but I just don't... What the hell? You're kidding me. Oh, you suck. Still got 3 parts one day. As I have stated, I don't know how to take care of them. Well, that actually Pikmin, so I'm just gonna end the day here. I'm just afraid of throwing the wrong colored Pikmin if any of them are technically the wrong color to face that toxic looking enemy. Seriously, where the hell did it come from? Or is there any way I could have defeated some place to prevent it from attacking to where my onions are? How many Pikmin have died? Lost in battle? Well, it could have been worse, I suppose. So, lost some yellow. Earned a few more blues. Actually, I still have more. Gained more yellows than lost. Yeah, I'll accept this day. Let's just hope I won't be surprised like that ever again.